Right at 9 o'clock, instead of the advertised programme, Sean Bean dons his suit of armour once more as Sharp for a feature-length episode.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury, the nation's favourite.
Did she get off?
Just now. But it was just in Spa. I think she must be bleeding.
Yeah. Sit down and have some breakfast.
Ta. You working?
Only this morning.
I've ruined it, haven't I?
What?
Well, what do you think? Last night.
No, you haven't.
I feel really stupid. I bet you think I was trying to get round you.
I don't. Look, can we just forget it?
You want me out though, don't you?
Well, you were only staying till after Christmas.
I know.
It's not 'cause of last night.
Don't know where I'm gonna go.
We'll find you somewhere. Maud said something about hostels you have.
Hostels?
For single mothers. You don't have to pay.
I'm not living off charity. I do suppose that's what I'm doing now, really, isn't it? It's what I'll be doing anyway.
Look, you don't have to worry about it now. You eat your breakfast and get back to bed and get some sleep. Talk about it later.
Hiya. Hey, you haven't forgot we're going to my mum's for his dinner, have you?
Oh, I don't fancy it.
Oh, come on. You know we always enjoy it. Might book you up a bit. You know what? I feel better now that we've got rid of that £2 grand.
Yeah.
Well, you can work there now and have something to show for it.
I'm not going back to work there.
Why not? Well, we need the money now that I'm out of work. And you worked there before we had Katie.
I'm just not going, and that's the end of it.
What are you going to do then? Find a job somewhere else? Because it's not just the money, is it? You need someone to take your mind off things.
I want to move.
Move? Where to?
Anywhere, just away from here.
Why?
I'm sick of people thinking that they own me.
What people?
Everybody. Sticking their 2 penneth worth in.
Well, most of them are all right. Well, you're bound to get a bit of gossip, aren't you, after what we did?
That's a reason in itself.
No, it's not. I could see some point in going to Newcastle when we were getting away from Zoe. But we've nothing to run away from now, have we?
No.
Well, there you are then. We're staying.
If you're looking for our Ashley, he's not here yet. I'm just opening up for him.
Why should I be looking for him?
'Cause torches go on burning long after they've been set down, that's why.
Yes, well, I couldn't give a monkey's about him.
I still can't understand why you two split up. You were getting on champion, weren't you?
Obviously not.
He wants his head examining, I say, wants his bumps feeling. Taking on that waif and stray. Your own baby's enough work. Somebody else's. You've not lumbered yourself with a kid, so obviously you've got something between your ears.
Sorry I'm late.
Been changing nappies for your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend. She's moving out soon.
Believe that when I see it.
I can see what she means. That Zoe's got her feet under the table from where I'm standing.
I'm trying to find her somewhere to go.
Well, don't let her wheedle herself out of it. She's on to a good thing sponging off you, and she knows it.
I can handle it my own way, OK?
Right. What you up to today, then?
I'm going to let the kids play with the toys for a bit, go to the park. Do you have to go to work?
I lost 2 days last week. I'll lose another on Thursday, and no one to help.
I know.
Look, I'll try and finish early. What's wrong? You're not still mad at me because I told Natalie, are you?
No.
Well, what then?
Well, it's all very well telling her we're back together. But you're still working with her every day, aren't you?
Yeah, well, there's no way around that, is there? Anyway, it's only a business arrangement.
Come on, Kevin. After what you two have been through, it'll never be as simple as that.
I've got to work.
Not with her, you don't.
So what are you saying? I find a new job?
No. Just get rid of her.
She owns half the business.
Well, tell her to sell her share, then.
I haven't got that power.
So you're going to go on rubbing shoulders with her every time she comes in the office? With me sat here wondering if you're going to be tempted again or not?
Well, I won't. Look, all right. I'll put it to her if that's what you want.
Well, I'd hoped it's what you wanted as well.
Well, yeah. Now you mention it, it would make life simpler. And if it brought us closer together, then yeah, I'll do it.
Tell me to mind my own business, but I just wondered how Zoe was going on with Katie.
Shannon.
Shannon, yeah.
Oh, well, she's fine. She gets tired, though.
Oh, well, she will do. She eating properly?
Yeah.
Good. Well, if you need me, you know where I am.
Oh, well, thanks, Martin.
Nice one, cheers.
Oh, actually, there were some words.
What?
Well, she can't stay with me forever. And Maud was saying something about hostels for single mothers and the kids. You know, where they get looked after.
Oh, you mean like battered wives?
No, healthy ones.
Right. Well, I've not heard of anywhere like that. I know social services will put you up if you're desperate, you know, in bed and breakfast. I think Maud's living in the past. Sounds like days at workhouse to me.
No, there are a few places like that, actually. I'm not sorry, but I couldn't help overhearing.
Oh, it's all right, Mrs. Bishop. You carry on.
Well, I say a few. I know of one. It's over in Newton Heath, run by the Catholic Church.
I was going to say, because the council don't do anything like that.
Oh, well, how'd you get in?
Well, you need a referral from your priest, normally.
Oh, so do you have to be Catholic?
Well, there are other avenues in special cases. I could give you Father Jackson's number if you like.
Yeah.
Well, I know he has something to do with it. I know him from my work at the hospital.
I'm not being funny or anything, Emily, but, well, it is all right, this place, is it?
Well, I've never actually seen it, but it is nice by all accounts.
Right. It's not scrubbing floors and saying your rosaries all day, is it?
Oh, goodness, no. I mean, that is from the days of the workhouse. It might not be the lap of luxury, but it couldn't be worse than a bed and breakfast. I don't know if they have any free places.
Oh, well, if you could just give us number.
Oh, I'd be glad to.
See Nick? Not since last night. Still asleep when I came into work.
That'll never do, will it?
Sorry?
Oh! You said it! At last!
What?
Sorry for calling me a liar when I said that the Mallets had bought that kid off Zoe for 2,000 quid. It was true all along.
Hey, now what's all this?
Gary told Martin, as you well know.
They gave her that money to help set her up.
Oh, don't give me that.
Well, whatever they did, it's none of our business.
Exactly. It's not for us to judge.
She judged me, and she didn't even know the truth. So it's you who should be apologising.
If it's anybody's fault, it's yours for putting the story about in the first place.
Mine?
If you hadn't have broken Zoe's trust, none of this would have happened. Putting Judy and Gary through it like that.
Putting them through it? What about me and Zoe? Being slandered for stuff we'd never even done?
Well, you've only got yourself to blame.
Oh, so all I did were wrong, but you were right?
All of this was a misunderstanding because you opened your mouth in the first place.
I'm wasting my time with you, aren't I? You're rich, you. Do you know that?
Come on, just for a few hours.
No, honestly.
What are you going to do all afternoon?
I'll find something, don't worry.
That's what you need a break from.
Tell him I've got flu, right?
All right.
It's not going to be nuns bossing you about all the time, is it?
No, she said it's not like that. And priest said it was okay on phone. Let's just go and see it, and if it's no good, we can think again. It's worth a try, Zoe.
I hear you're looking for a mechanic.
Why, you offering?
Could have my arm twisted if the money's right.
Yeah?
But I've got my own business. Doing up and selling cars.
Oh, so what are you looking for a job for?
Oh, no, I'm not giving that up, no. This is what I'm trying to say to you. I can only help you out part-time.
Right, so, what qualifications you got?
They never asked me that on the rigs. When I fixed the helicopter that time, in a Force 10 gale.
Right? Don't get much call for helicopters round here, though.
Oh, smart, eh?
Go on, I'll give you the try, then.
Yeah?
Start now if you want. Do the 60,000 mile on the Ford over there. Or you can strip the gearbox down on the Vauxhall, see what's wrong with it. Take your pick.
Yeah, well, you think I'd work for a sarcastic git like you can think again. I'll stick to being my own boss, sir.
I trust you had a good Christmas, Mrs. Grimes.
Oh, very agreeable, thank you, Emily.
You didn't miss Maureen too much?
Well, she phoned on Christmas Day, which was nice. And she's very happy with Bill, which is all I care about.
It was my first Christmas for years without Mr. Sugden.
He kept himself very busy, you'll be pleased to know. He was in and out of the kitchen all Christmas morning, advising my friend Joan how to cook the turkey.
That's not Saint Joan, is it? Well, he's obviously settled in there. That's the main thing.
Well, I won't be sorry to see the back of this year. You won't. It's not been good for either of us, though, has it? I thought you were happy being a single woman again. Yeah, I am. Well, you've got nothing to worry about then, have you? She's moving out again, apparently. Who? Zoe. And who told you this? That bloke that you don't talk to anymore? Yeah, we talk. I mean, it's just that when you're not over it, you don't speak to each other. Yeah, that's it. You just talk about them, don't you? Yeah. I mean, no. Right, so is that the last that we're going to hear about him then? From now on? Good.
You're still all right for tomorrow then, are you?
Why, what's happening then?
The sales. We said we'd go and look for a new chest of drawers for the spare room.
Well, you might have to do that by yourself, love, because I'll be busy.
You put it in your diary?
Yeah, I know, but something's cropped up.
What?
Oh, note.
Well, it can't be that if you've cried off. I mean, first Monday after Christmas, it must be important. Come on, what is it? I shall carry on asking you till it's home, man.
All right, but keep it to yourself.
Oh, go on.
Well, you know this Millennium Committee on steering?
Is that all it is?
Yeah, well, there's a big vote tomorrow.
What's on? What kind of toilet rolls to have in the committee room lobby?
No, it's whether to build the Millennium Concert Bowl.
Oh.
You heard?
Oh, you mean like a Hollywood Bowl?
No, not as big as that. No, it's like an open-air auditorium. That's what they call them these days.
Oh, where's it going to go?
Red Wreck.
All over it?
No, just at the top where that bit of a wood is.
Oh, that's not very big.
Well, it doesn't need to be big for Weatherfield. We're not Greenwich, you know.
Who's going to use it?
Well, anybody that wants to. You know, there'll be concerts, amateur dramatics, bands on a Sunday afternoon.
Oh, the months of planning, and this is all you come up with, a glorified bandstand.
Well, you did ask, and think on. Don't say no to nobody.
I don't think anybody will be interested.
You'll be surprised.
She didn't even apologise.
No. Blamed it all on me for not keeping it a secret.
What?
And then your gran stuck her oar in.
So she can talk. Go back a ship into her gob when she gets going. Talk about hypocrites.
No, they make me sick. Well, look who it isn't.
What are you looking at?
That cow slapped me the other week.
Yeah, for telling the truth.
Right. Now see what she's got to say for herself. I'll tell you what I'm looking at.
You talking to me?
Well, I don't see any other lie around here.
Who are you calling a liar?
You said it wasn't true that you gave Zoe 2,000 quid for that baby.
Oh, not that again.
You had everyone complaining about me telling lies. Oh, it's them Battersbys again. Scum of the earth. Why don't they just disappear?
Yeah, well, why don't you?
Because this piece of scum was telling the truth. You did give Zoe that money for the baby.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did. Because Gary told Martin. So now you can tell everybody that it's you who lied and not me.
Hey, now, come on. We're not having this on these premises.
Go on. Tell them. Tell them I were right all along and apologise to me.
I'll never apologise to you.
I said apologise to me!
Come on, then.
You call me a liar again, and I will.
Oh, come on, love. Look, it's all right. Come with me. Come on.
All over Britain, more people will be able to save in the double discount sale from today, including New Year's Day at Northern Upholstery. Not only is everything reduced, everything's free for a year too. Take 3 years free credit and pay nothing for the first year. We're even doubling the sale discount on many items.
This settee is only $4.95. This settee is only $3.99.
Sale prices, double discount, 3 years free credit, and everything free for a year from today, including New Year's Day at Northern Upholstery.
I've had enough of us. Time for something completely different.
There's up to half price off clothing and home and leisure in the Asda half price sale. Now on.
As the UK's #1 travel agent, Lund Poly can offer you more. Thousands of free places for children. More free insurance deals than anyone else. More discounts on more holidays than anyone else, as well as more holidays to the places you want to go. Lund Poly, the UK's #1. A better way to get away.
I'm determined to catch that rabbit. Give me your best batteries.
We've got these here.
Give me Duracell. That evens things up a bit.
Because Duracell lasts longer.
Court sale exhibits. My lord, there are huge reductions. 5 years interest-free credit and free for a year. Exhibit 1, a quality carpet. Exhibit 2, a sumptuous sofa. Exhibit 3, a price promise to beat any competitor's price by up to £25. Exhibit 602, a wonderful wardrobe. Exhibit 603, a beautiful bed.
Lay down the law.
Exhibit 604, a classical cabinet.
These bargains go on and on and on. Judge for yourself in court.
Make haste.
Once upon a time, a sorcerer's apprentice worked a very potent spell. He took the magic of all magic, mixed it with the Florida sun, and parades dazzled, fireworks flashed, smiles lit up, and world after sparkling world came to be. People came, and when they left, they carried the magic with them.
The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, a world of holidays in one.
The Dolland & Aitchison half-price sale is now on.
Perfect.
Taking a notice of them batters, Bez. Nobody round here believes a word they say.
Trouble is, she's right.
What?
We did give Zoe that money.
Well, even if you did, it ran because you love that kiddie, weren't it?
Well, I can't have kids. And Zoe didn't want Katie. It just made sense. And then it all went wrong, and we should never have done it. It's against the law.
Well, you only had best of intentions, and that's all that matters. Look, in your heart, you've done no wrong.
I should never have hit Leanne.
Well, that'll sort itself out. There's no else going on, is there?
No.
Well, then, your conscience is clear. Look, you've naught to be ashamed of in my book.
Oh, so
No,
I
don't-
wasn't the only one to get a tongue lashing then.
Oh, you got off lightly. Do you know, Alfie and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, where is Alf?
He's gone home to do some paperwork for this big meeting he's got tomorrow.
What big meeting?
This millennium thing has been working on for the last 50 years. They've actually made a decision, would you believe it?
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sworn to secrecy, but you're going to find out sooner or later anyway. So they have decided to build a concert hall on the Red Wreck.
What?
That's exactly what I said. No, it's a kind of amphitheatre with a stage.
Well, where are the kids going to play?
Well, it's not going to cover the whole lot. It'll just be where that wood is at the end.
And what'll happen to that?
They'll chop it down, I suppose.
Is this definite?
Well, they're voting on it tomorrow morning. Watch the town hall chimney for little puffs of white smoke.
Well, that'll ruffle a few feathers if it goes through.
Oh, it'll never come to anything. You know what they're like. The budget will get smaller and smaller. They'll finish up putting a little plaque on a park bench somewhere.
Oh, I don't know about that, Audrey. There's money been set aside for that. We were after some at the hospital.
How much?
Hundreds of thousands that we're talking about. Have they got sponsorship?
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, if it took Parliament all that time to decide on that blinking dome, I mean, I bet this, bowl or whatever it's called, never see the light of day. Cheers.
Cheers.
Like your word when you've a minute.
No time like the present?
It's about the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, with all that's happened, it's not going to be easy us working together, is it?
Don't suppose it is, no.
So I suggest we dissolve the partnership.
Oh, she hasn't wasted any time, has she?
This is my idea.
So what would it mean?
I mean, you selling your share of the business.
Oh, it would it? What, just like that?
Well, that's the simplest way.
Well, for you, maybe.
Well, just think about it anyway.
No, there's nothing to think about. That business is all I've got, Kevin, and I'm hanging on to it.
So how are we going to manage? Have you thought what the atmosphere is going to be like with us both in there?
Yes, well, we'll just have to be grown up about it, won't we?
Oh, like you're being now, you mean?
What does that mean?
It means you're just doing this to be awkward.
I have invested a lot of time and energy in that business, Kevin. And not to mention money. I bought the computer system.
Yes, so therefore, it would have pushed the value up. You'll get more than what you paid for it.
Will you sell it then if it's going to make such a profit?
It's my bread and butter.
And mine as well.
Natalie, them empties will come in very useful when you've a minute. Stops punters coming round the bar and sticking their gobs under the taps.
So, that's your final word, is it?
You are not going to get rid of me that easily, Kevin. I'm going to be as busy as ever in that garage, whatever you and Sally want. And I'll tell you something else. I'm going to start by giving Chris his job back.
What do you think?
It was all right, I suppose.
Well, I thought it were nice. It were clean and friendly, and it's better than a bed and breakfast.
Yeah. No excuses, really, have I? I've got something for you.
What?
Information.
Go on, then.
Well, are you going to let us in? It's really big.
Well?
You know Alf Roberts?
No.
Well, he's a councillor and he's in charge of some Millennium Committee. And they're voting tomorrow on what they're going to do.
Really?
Well, they're going to build a concert bowl on Red Wreck.
That's it?
Well, it'll mean knocking down a wood.
You what?
They're going to get bulldozers in and flatten a load of trees.
How do you know?
I've just heard his wife going on about it.
You sure?
Well, there must be something in it or she wouldn't have said it.
They're voting tomorrow.
Morning.
Right, don't tell anyone you've told me.
I won't.
Go back to work tomorrow, find out all you can, OK?
Will there be tunnels on Red Wreck?
One step at a time, eh, Toya? Got to make sure it's happening first.
Oh, you should have seen her face, Zoe. It was brilliant.
There was no need for that.
She got me, and she was in the wrong. I had every need.
Yeah, but she's not right with it, is she?
Gail said I should have kept my trap shut about money in the first place. Were you mad with me for that?
I don't care anymore. I mean, I'm not going to be here for much longer anyway, am I?
Why? Where are you off?
Some hostel if there's space for me.
Hostel?
It's run by a church.
Why?
Ashley wants me out.
Oh, well, that's nice of him, isn't it?
I don't blame him. I mean, he didn't owe me out. It's been nice of him to do what he has.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather stay here?
Of course I would. It's the first place I've been happy for ages. It's not going to be for much longer, though, is it?
A concert bowl? I don't know what to think.
Well, it's not what they're building, it's what they're knocking down. A wood.
I'd hardly call it a wood. A copse, perhaps.
It's still trees. They're living creatures.
I must say I've always been very fond of those trees. I remember after the great storm, the relief that they were still standing.
Yeah, now they're going to be cut down, just for some publicity stunt.
Well, the millennium is a big event. It only happens every 1,000 years.
Our concept of time is completely arbitrary. Man only invented the calendar because he couldn't get his head around infinity.
I hadn't really thought of that.
And a concert bowl for who? The people of Weatherfield? Have they been canvassed?
I haven't heard anything, I must say.
Yeah, it'll be a stitch-up between the councillors and the builders. They'll split the profits between them.
If the story's true, of course.
Oh, yeah, we need proof, obviously.
Well, I don't like to be uncharitable, but Audrey Roberts isn't the most reliable source of information.
No?
She is partial to embroidering gossip. Then there's the question of Toya's motives.
How do you mean?
Well, she does seem to be currying your favour. Even if there is some truth in what Audrey says, Toyah may have embellished it to impress you.
You could have a point. We'll wait until tomorrow, see what happens at this meeting.
They send their love, and they hope that your flu gets better. What's up now?
You told Martin.
What?
That we'd given money to Zoe for Katie.
Did I?
Well, you've said summat.
Yeah, I said something.
Why did you tell him?
Well, we were talking. Oh, I don't know. Do I need a reason?
The whole street knows now.
How?
Because Martin told Gail, surprise, surprise, and Nick overheard and he... Do I need to go on?
How did you find out?
Because Leanne Battersby bore me out in the Rovers at dinner time, in front of everyone.
Oh, Judy.
Then you wonder why I want to leave.
I'm sorry. But we did something crazy, and there was always a risk that somebody'd find out.
No, not if you'd kept this buttoned.
I can't live like that, Jude. Not telling anybody anything, like criminals. Couldn't have a kid, but we managed to give birth to a nightmare, didn't we?
All the more reason for us to leave.
Hey, how you girls? You been good for your mum?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, did you see her?
She won't do it.
Trust her to be awkward.
That's what I said, but she denies it. Says she's put too much time and money into it. She don't want to pull out.
Well, she'd hardly admit it, would she?
Hey, she's even talking about setting Chris back on. If that's not spite, I don't know what is.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'll have to think again.
She got any ideas?
Said if I felt that strongly, should sell my share.
Well, why don't you?
Because it's all I've got. It's all we've got. It's my livelihood, Sal.
But, Kevin, you're a good mechanic. You could get another job easily.
You're not serious.
I know it's a big thing, but our marriage has to come first. If we're going to make a go of it, Kevin, that woman has to be right out of our lives. And if she won't sell, you're going to have to.
With contributions from those who knew and worked with her, we look back over the life of Diana, Princess of Wales, next.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury, the nation's favourite.